All right, I don't know anything about this other than it's kind of a mystery. Choose your preferred dialogue setting. You can change these settings. Change these settings at any time in the option menu. Okay, so we have either a box or that. I think I want to go with the box. It's a bit easier for me to read. And we're going to go with manual advance because with my throat being the way it is, I don't want to miss out on stuff just because I can't speak. All right. All right, I guess let's get started. Enter. Start a brand new game, erasing all your collectibles in progress. Okay, let's go. Also, once we get done with this game, I will probably start putting the heart rate monitor back on. I wasn't wearing it before for like the past week or so because it was gonna because my stomach was upset and I didn't want to put pressure on it and mess it up even more. But the heart rate monitor will be coming back. I'm just gonna give it a few more days and then we'll creepy, totally normal. Danger, no swimming. Ooh. Rotate. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Interact, enter. Huh, I wonder what we're doing here. Secret, lake base. Apparently. We always gotta say we on elevators and slides. Otherwise, what are you doing? Alright, got a little air of mystery. Alright.
What? Who?
Yep. Oh, it's voiced?
Oh, I must have dozed off.
Oh, I didn't know it was voiced.
Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus?
I thought I was gonna have to read.
Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
Arthurton. All right. Welcome.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
Probably the same lake we just saw that person go into.
It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee. It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited.
Wow. Mr. Bean's coffee shop, Agatha Krusty's, Gale and Dan. Oh, that's funny. The Great Placebo.
It was the
Great
kind of
names.
place you might find anywhere on your travels.
By the way, if you don't know, Agatha, Mr. Bean, I believe, was just a joke adventure TV show movie thing. Agatha Christie was a mystery novel. I'm trying to remember Gale and Dan, but yeah.
Typical, maybe even forgettable.
So, lot of references to media there.
It was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl.
Aw.
Her name was
Jenny LeClue?
Jenny LeClue. And she was the world's greatest detective.
Okay.
Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then.
Elevator music.
Richard? Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, we can look around. Chapter 1. Letter to Finkelstein. Push the pencil off the table. Ooh, what's that? Gallery art. Okay. Found a piece of art. Head over to the gallery to see it on display. You can access the gallery from the main menu or the pause menu. Office is Richard. Dear Arthur, I hope all is well, but I'm afraid you got bad news. There's no easy way to say it. I've attached the latest book sales numbers. Oof. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. We're losing them on Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news is it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book. So we're going to give you one last go and see if you could breathe some life into the old girl. We want to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. Add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's the case of Jenny LeClue and the last hurrah. In other positive news, someone from a hack newspaper finally reviewed your last book. Daniel LeClue and the Missing Marmalade Sandwich. 38th and hopefully last book in the series is very much past its prime. Once the collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, LeClue has since taken a nosedive in mediocrity without reservation. Worst. Arthur Finkelstein. The only mystery left in Arthur is how trash keeps getting published. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. Wow. Wouldn't know a good story if it bit you on the rump. We took the worst bits out. Unbelievable. I imagine all this might come off as a bit of a shock, but we've got to move with the times. Throw a murder to a dash of real tragedy. Who knows? Maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up, though, eh? Richard Inkwell. Squash next week. At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Oh, okay. Interesting. Letter to Finkel fans. Well, it's me again, Finkelstein. We're on book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, most joyful adventure yet. Thank you for all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. You have been incredibly supportive to answer your questions despite any rumors that might be heard. Of course, Jenny will continue as long as there's ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. Yes, it'll be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Oh, okay. So I wonder if this is like Kickstarter backers or something. Huh. Cool. Is that another? It is. Okay. Gallery art. All right. So. Do we touch the typewriter? Okay. I think that's basically it. We just have to touch this like paper over here to continue. I want to make sure that we find all the things. This is an interesting idea that like you have this like metaverse that you interact with to find collectibles. Or at least some collectibles. The sun rose over another perfect day in picture. Yeah, okay, wait, we read that. Okay, not sure. Oh, we exit. Okay. Like, I'm not sure how we get out of this. You just exit. I don't
understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer. And you have unleashed my fury.
Uh-oh.
Good day, sir.
Okay, well.
Boring? Predictable? Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthur. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that's one way to start it out, huh?
Her skin was pale. Her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No. Never move the victim. Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue, you are a dead body.
Ah, nice.
Dead bodies don't talk.
A great detective trusts their instincts, follows evidence, turns in the report on time. Essay in decapitation and dismemberment due next week. Make it personal. Reveal their hand. How do we... There's a thing on the board there. Never reveals their hand soon. Never leaves their coffee unattended. Never ever makes assumptions. Then ask for help. Julie LeClue, former detective, teaches dumb students, terrible cook, great mom. Aw. Rude.
He's doing it wrong. As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind.
Uh-huh.
We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body?
Uh-huh.
Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Poison.
Ooh, me. I think it was an accident.
Nope. It was poison.
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Nope.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Actually, you're both wrong.
She was poisoned by the coffee. Because she's got green on her mouth.
It was cold-blooded murder. Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Yep.
Where's the murder weapon?
The coffee.
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh, yes, there is. It was murder,
And I can prove it.
The dead lab assistant. Nice.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings.
Uh-huh.
But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data.
Mm-hmm.
And finally,
Deduce the real cause of death.
Okay, well, first there's this.
Approximately 8 sizes too big, and covered in mud. What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
Okay, so I see how this game is gonna play. It's kind of like conversations into these like exploration things, but you really gotta you really gotta look around for these like hidden little art things, because they seem to be like everywhere.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable. But her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more
Aw.
it itched, the closer she felt to her.
Sure.
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood. The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face.
She doesn't have a nose.
They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision. It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories. But this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long
Oh,
night trapped in her
nice.
school locker. She'd worn it ever since.
Alright, we're looking for one more clue.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen enough.
Oh, I'll try to
Time
get...
wrap this case up.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal.
Okay.
A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it.
How did I know they didn't slip?
How do I know the victim didn't slip? No, that's not it. I'm missing something.
Okay. Oh.
The victim's boots are filthy.
Uh-huh.
They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor.
Yeah.
So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Okay.
Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
Poison in the cup.
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
Uh-huh.
The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer.
Ugh.
Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Yep.
Ah, the case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
Nice.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton.
Mm-hmm.
By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch.
Because you might throw up.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Nice.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Uh-oh.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
What were the controls? Search, move, okay. Okay, so this is teaching us this mechanic. Where if we see something glisten.
A new journal.
Oh.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
Of course. So I love nerds. Sure. Oh, no. Oh, we get more stickers, I guess. Okay, that'll be fine for now. A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
Alright, change tab. Find a map, keep it here. Choosiness. You chose something. Oh, okay, so this is our choices then. Chose a creepy tune for the mysterious man to whistle. You chose something totally normal for the man to whistle. Oh, wow. We got 18 pages of choices. Okay. What is this page? Postcards. Okay, so it looks like we get collect postcards. Alright. Looks like there's tons of collectibles. Which is interesting.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
Limited eye contact, watery, defensive body language, missing ring. Oh. Missing ring?
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get
emotional.
Emotional. Fun.
I really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow, the case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
Fair enough. We're gonna help Mom.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Okay,
Yes.
find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again.
Hmm.
Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Meatloaf.
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
Yeah.
All right, let's find these papers and get out of here.
Okay, so we can run.
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
Nice. Let's say there was a stamp on the board here.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience, and Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
There was a... Oh, there was another one.
It's one of the students' term papers.
Nice.
You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
Oh, we can move stuff. Okay.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment. Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Ew. Can we go in there? No.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations.
Uh-huh.
And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends.
Wait, there's a stamp on this. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so you really got to pay attention to little details.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Time to get out of here. Oof. Alright, we're gonna double check. There's nothing else in here. Nope. Okay, does not look like it. Let's go.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Leave.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
All right. Pumpkins. Gumboldt College.
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Finkelstone Manor.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
Mystic Healing, monthly meetup, textbooks for sale, pop-up party this Tuesday, missing cat. Answers.
Else reads this junk.
Answers to Trevor.
Hold on. What's this?
Curfew, stay safe.
No, they've extended curfew hours again.
Pardon our mess while we improve the power
9
grid.
p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
Oh! Okay. So we could find stickers as well. There's a lot of collectibles in this then. Let's go back this way.
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
Okay.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
So they're showing us all our collectibles.
Hey, you!
Oh, hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning, but then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
Uh-huh.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark. Berries that emit a bioluminescent mist. And flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist.
Of course.
I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Stroudsbury in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
Oh, there was a gallery art there. I didn't even see that. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
Left. Left. I said left, damn it! What part of left are you having trouble with?
My left or your left?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes, nothing would make me happier. If you're not careful, we're gonna have Braun's brains all over the floor.
They seem busy.
Yeah.
I should probably lead them to it.
Oh, that's the Dean.
Hello, Mr. Stroudsbury. How are you today?
Beloved Dean of everyone's surrogate uncle laughs at
Dean was
like
often
Santa
seen
Claus.
shaking hands and kissing babies around town.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The Dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt. And the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Stroudsbury.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the Dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
It's probably just a perspective, Mr. Stroudsbury.
You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then, I have a challenge for you. I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
He has a spoon in his pocket.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Oh, how wonderful.
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
The interrogation of Teen Strasberry.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a
It
hunch
can be.
it's powdered sugar.
Can come from his mustache.
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumboldt moonbeams.
Uh-huh.
Not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
A stain. He's missing a button. Got jam on it. Yeah.
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly. It looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
Nice.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Ah ha ha. Because he's retiring.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
Yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Ipsa scientia potestas est.
Science. Great science? Something.
Looks like Latin.
Yeah.
Your ring sure looks old.
Something about great science, I
It
think.
was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me. And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Stroudsbury family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power.
Yeah.
The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing.
That was close.
And nothing is as important as the truth.
A thick bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short, and quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
And last clue is the spoon.
Looks like he accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Strasberry. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery.
Dean's
What did
pocket.
the Dean eat for breakfast?
Bow tie, shirt button. Pastry with jam filling.
Jam
Yeah.
on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
Nice. Tell about
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning?
pocket watch and spoon. Normally carries a pen. Friend of mine forgot to wind. Strikes just rare
Dean
for.
had neglected to wind his pocket watch.
Yeah.
The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off, which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen.
Nice.
You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
No, strawberry.
Strawberry.
Because raspberries don't have seeds. Not like that.
How did you know?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Aw.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library.
Okay.
What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Nice.
See you on Saturday.
Fourth wall break. Saw that.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
Hello.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Hello?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Uh-huh.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name.
Of course.
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine. The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
Excellent.
Oh, we're gonna have to memorize those.
Sky is full of fireflies.
The absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Ah, Jenny, it is you.
Of course it is!
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
TJ, conspiracy theorists frequently jailed for public outbursts,
Everyone
questionable
in town
grasp of
knew that
reality.
CJ was mad, even dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk.
Okay.
Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I? Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help you figure it out.
Interrogation of CJ. There's something in his boot.
I knew he was hiding something.
Okay.
A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us, and this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
Fair enough, I guess. Oh. Oh no, they're gonna hide gallery art on people. We might have missed some then. Wait. Hold on. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Aliens are among us.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel.
Uh-huh.
It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. It's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of pamphlet he usually makes. It's being professionally printed.
Aliens are among us. They're coming for your pets. Are you prepared? Will you answer the call?
Finally be onto something?
Oh, it's just part of a cereal box.
Mail your space cadets. Nice. Application to get your official Pop Flakes ray gun and flashlight. Just 11 to 15 weeks. Just 5 box tops and 20-cent shipping.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them.
Jenny had uncovered why CJ had contacted her, but something else had caught her eye.
Okay. Just want to make sure we didn't miss out on any more of the stamps. Whose birthday? How old is CJ? What does CJ stand for?
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Clankson's birthday. But Clangston died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you.
What? Why?
Impossible shot. Died instantly.
Oh. Sorry about your
No
dad.
suspects. No, human suspects, anyway.
Sorry about your dad.
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise!
I know, CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
CJ, that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, bye.
See you later.
Ida.
Hey!
Ah! Damn, that's the third time today.
Language.
Oops.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today. It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parent.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers.
Mm-hmm.
Together, they were known as Sticker Club. For generations, Gumboldt students had been hiding and finding stickers all over town.
Oh.
Officially, Jenny was too young to join. But she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary member.
Nice.
Let's see. Nice crisp edges, rich colors. Very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the dean's retirement. I'm super sad that he's leaving, but...
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
Exactly. Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the dean's party. You should join us.
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
And I don't.
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Hmm.
Thanks, but I work alone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have to also keep an eye out for the prompts themselves, because it looks like they'll show up when we can interact with something. Yeah, because like we couldn't, there's no way we would see anything there. Interesting. Okay. Not sure if I'm I'm glad they have the prompt there, but I really would like to be able to just see the thing before having to magnify on it, but I did not see it there.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
All right, let's go. Because like I did not see a stamp there at all. What?
Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay, let her go.
Oh dear.
That was ominous.
Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun.
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
Yeah, see, like there's nothing there if we didn't use the magnifying glass. As Jenny neared the edge of the woods, She heard a sudden strange sound.
What the?
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
What?
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open.
Language.
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it?
Oh.
That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night, another power surge. Every morning, another part of the grid fry. And I'm out here fixing it.
Ah. That's probably because whatever's under the lake. My camera's delayed. Give me a second. Let me fix it once more. Oh, not that. That. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's go back.
Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Looks like I have all the leverage. So tell me, what exactly is taking so long with these repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Nice.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing.
What I was gonna say is it's probably whatever's under the lake. I think I said that. But there's probably like a secret base under the lake or something that's draining all the power.
Toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench. So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
Do. Ah.
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
Aha.
Come on, Keith! Dance like you've seen it! Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Aha.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Mr. Beans, the ends justify the beans. Nice.
Having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
$1 an hour, jeez.
Jenny was not so laid back.
Not when it comes to standing up for a friend.
Especially her only friend.
Aw. That's sad.
I think there's been enough dancing for one day, don't you? Hey, Jenny. Hello. Susan. Actually, I prefer Susie. Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
Oof.
Jenny, hi!
Keith Strasberry, son of the dean, benchwarmer, Gumbolt Moonbeams, best friend ever.
Eyes. Cool should have been his middle name instead of Tarquin.
Okay.
But Keith was so cool, he didn't even mind.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing my...
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
My shift ends
in 15 minutes. I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Hey, kids. Could be big. Real big. Couldn't be as big as her head.
Oof.
Wow, that's really...
impressive? Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual. Six sugars, a splash of milk, and a dash of cinnamon.
You got it.
Huh. Talk to Brett.
How about now?
Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy.
Any better?
No, keep going.
It's on.
Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it's not my music. Maybe it's jazz?
Shh. I'm trying to listen.
You shush. I'm the DJ. I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
I think we're losing them.
Another station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton. Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio broadcast she'd heard before.
Hold it steady!
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
But just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
That's no use. Come on. We gotta get this equipment back to the AV department by 6.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed to meet her at the dock. Danger. No swimming. Sounds safe.
Yep.
How do I get this ladder down? Still stuck. That didn't work.
Alright, grab this. Whatever that might be. Gallery item. Talk to Dan.
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Oh my! If it isn't little Jenny LeClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
So she gave it a shot.
the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great, but the catching is bad. All I'm getting
Fair
are
enough.
old boots and strange bits of metal. But just look out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew why the lake glowed at night, and few were brave enough to swim its murky waters. What lay beneath its depths was the stuff of myth and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
Nice. So, for those of you that don't know, a red herring is a mystery trope where it's like, aha, this is obviously the thing, and then it's not. It's meant to attract your attention in the wrong direction.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Only one problem. I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it. First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
Sounds
Oh,
unnecessarily
I did 2 of those.
I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
So it's funny because like they might be referencing that the whatever's under the lake is the red herring. Shake it. Kick it. Push it. So I didn't get the third option, but I actually did the right order, which is kind of hilarious.
Aha! That did the trick.
All right, let's go back over here and make sure we didn't miss anything. Nice, it stops you right at the edge. Oh. We can go in other directions. Rendezvous with Gale.
Mrs. Humdrum, I presume?
Oh, hello! You?
I'm the private detective you contacted. Jenny LeClue, at your service. I'm here to solve your case.
Who is it, Dan?
It's Jenny, dear, the LeClue girl. She doesn't see so well without her glasses.
That's what we have to do.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I'm afraid I don't see so well without my glasses.
Nothing wrong with her hearing, though.
What did she say?
I said there's nothing wrong with your hearing, dear.
Oh, no, thank you. I've already eaten.
I believe you have a case for me?
We do. We do.
Gotta find your glasses.
Great. So what's the trouble? Haunted by the ghost of a former lover? Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? Something so dark and gruesome I can't even begin to imagine the horror?
Well, I've lost my reading glasses.
Yep.
Oh.
And there it was, a real case. A confounding mystery to challenge Jenny's brilliant mind.
I thought this was finally going to be a good one.
What do you think, Jenny? Can you help?
Sure, Mr. Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
There's something behind her painting. There's some stuff over here, yeah. Wow, they put a lot of things in this scene. Expensive hairdo. Over 6 inches tall.
Freshly blow dried.
Aha.
A professional job. Your hair looks lovely today, Mrs. Humdrum. Is that a new style?
Thank you. I had it done yesterday. Dan didn't notice.
Oh.
They call it the Queen's Coif.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's certainly big.
And expensive.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price on that beautiful head of hair?
You're not so bad yourself, hot stuff.
Gross.
I've never been interrogated before. This is such fun.
Missing or stolen. Recent.
Jenny recognized the distinctive indentations left behind by a pair of spectacles.
She must have been wearing them recently. You still have marks from your glasses on the bridge of your nose. You probably lost them within the last day or two.
Oh, I never would have thought of that.
When do you last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure. Dan?
You had them at your Tuesday book club.
Oh, yes. We're reading 50 Shady Graves.
Nice. Instead of 50 Shades of Grey.
You really are very good.
The best.
How long have you been solving mysteries?
I'll ask the questions, thank you.
Grubman's Greyhound's Flea Biscuit.
Jenny had often snuck through the hole in the fence at Grubman's to watch the races. She could understand why the dogs ran so hard.
Oh,
They were
okay.
chasing the promise of food. What the adults were chasing was less relatable.
I notice you're a gambler, Mrs. Humdrum. You've been at the Greyhound races.
That was yesterday.
We always go to Grubman's on Wednesday.
Interesting.
What's next? Fingerprints? Oh, polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
Okay.
Do you often carry a pair of binoculars?
She doesn't go anywhere without them.
I presume you don't wear your glasses when you use the binoculars.
No, I can't get my eyes close enough to the eye cups.
I see. Did you take your binoculars with you to the races?
Of course. Those critters are so tiny, I can't keep up without my binoculars.
Interesting.
Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Alright. Advanced mixing technique, night use of colors, phthalo blue, strong smell of turpentine. Yeah, because it's paint thinner.
I expect you're finding it difficult to paint without your glasses.
Oh no, I never wear them when I paint. I like to feel the canvas, to interpret the colors.
She's an incredible painter. You should have her paint you.
Thanks, but I don't mix business with pleasure.
I feel like you know more about me than I do.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Snagged on something.
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down the ladder, Mrs. Humdrum?
Why, yes, I did. How on earth did you know?
There's a tear in your pants pocket.
Well, what do you know? I didn't realize these pants even had pockets. You are so thorough. Any more questions?
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up.
Alright, where are Gail's?
Where are Gail's glasses? Gail was at the races last night. She had to remove her glasses to use the binoculars. Gail also also had her hair cut recently.
I could be eating cupcakes. I like that. That's a completely superfluous note, but
It's fluffy and big and could easily hide a small object.
it's in her hair.
Solving a complex mystery like the case of the missing glasses was tough work. But now came the most satisfying part, delivering the dramatic denouement.
Denouement. Detective or mystery writer?
Let's review the facts. 1. Not only do you love your binoculars, you've come to depend on them for bird watching, greyhound watching, basically anything far away watching.
That's true.
I immediately sensed the two optical devices, your binoculars and glasses, were incompatible. Thus, to use one, you had to remove the other.
Fascinating.
Fact 2. Yesterday, you changed your hairstyle.
I did.
Though fun, it was also impractical. And so tall that it could easily conceal a small object.
I see where this is going.
Please, don't interrupt. After much research, deliberation, and debate, I've concluded there is only one place the missing glasses could be. They've been on your head the whole time.
Oh, so they are. Right there on top of my head.
Incredible! What a talent!
They're always in the last place you look, aren't they?
A master detective in the making.
What would we have done without you?
Gale, don't forget to pay the girl.
Oh, of course, silly me. You must be rewarded generously for all your hard work.
Uh-oh. It's a quarter.
Now don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Give us a quarter. How do we pull up our journal again? Okay. Mastermind. How do you change pages? There we go. Helped mom the first time she asked. Questioned mom's motive, learned. Okay. Okay, so there's 6 pieces to that postcard. That's how many pieces are in each postcard. Got it. Let's go back this way and make sure that he wasn't like standing in front of something that we could... Nope.
Are you ready, Keith?
Wow, what an amazing detective.
Glasses on her head. Who could have guessed? Oh, you heard.
Whatever would we do without Master Investigator Jenny LeClue?
I thought it was pretty cool, Jenny.
And a whole nickel! You
Oh, a nickel. Oof. It's even worse than a quarter.
That's more than her mom makes in a month.
Come on, guys. Let's all just...
Hey, Jenny, my grandma called. She wants her sweater back.
Oh, how wonderful it was to joke around with friends.
That's not what's happening there.
I've had enough of this.
Uh-oh. Hi, Angel. How you doing today? Creased. New shoes. Always wearing glasses. Brushed over her face. P mean, be really mean.
Over-application of makeup. Hair drawn over face. Wear sunglasses even at night. You're trying to distract from something. A lazy eye, perhaps?
What? No! How do you... Shut up, Jenny! You don't know anything!
Wow, Jenny, that was cruel.
Who even says something like that? Aw, don't cry, Veronica. She's just a
I'm doing all right. A little congested today, but doing all right overall.
Jenny, let who?
And the case of the missing friends!
Yeah. Good one, Veronica. Come on, let's get you home. Are you coming, Susie?
Thanks for the coffee, Keith. And the extra sugar.
Of course. It's...
Nothing special at all, and the same thing he does for everyone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that went well. Shall we?
Yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I'm so tired of these simple cases.
Frustration.
How am I supposed to become a real detective if there are no real crimes to solve?
You help that old lady. Darn.
Thanks, Keith. But it was stupid, and everyone knew it, including your girlfriend.
She's not my...
And you really mustn't let them treat you like that. You should stick up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mean anything.
Sometimes you just gotta speak up and say how you feel.
Well,
You can't just let people walk all over you, Keith.
Which is what she's doing right now.
Okay.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing's gonna change. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what it would be like to live somewhere else?
Oh, not really.
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
Oh, shucks.
I see practice is going well. Is your dad still pressuring you to play?
Well...
Come on, Keith. You hate basketball. And tough love, but you're the worst player on the team.
Not the worst.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want to play anymore?
Interesting.
It's the Strawberry tradition.
That's my point, Keith. This whole town is dead, stuck in the past. Everyone is just doing what they're told without questioning why. Where's the ambition, the sense of adventure?
Are we still talking about basketball? How's your mom?
She seems distracted. Normally, she's so focused on her job. I mean, it's understandable. It's been almost a year since... And now she's planning to go away for the weekend, and she still won't tell me why.
Yeah?
She was definitely acting weird earlier.
Maybe she's lonely?
You know what? You're right.
I am?
She shouldn't be alone right now. Actually, your dad told me they were meeting in the library. We're going to need supplies. 2 of Mr. Bean's finest, please. To go, of course.
Nice.
Here is my payment in full.
That's a nickel.
Put the rest on my tab? Thanks for the pep talk, Keith. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
Last stone. You want it?
You take it. You need to practice.
Here goes nothing. Three-pointer!
Nice.
Nice one, Keith. Maybe your luck's finally changing.
Dun dun dun. Secret base under the lake. Or giant machine. Who knows? Dun dun dun. Or red herring, as they mentioned earlier.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store just around the corner.
The library was quiet. Too quiet.
Gerald Stroudsbury. Cornelius Stroudsbury. It's a wall of Stroudsburys.
Mm-hmm.
The Stroudsbury lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university.
Mm-hmm.
There had been a Dean Stroudsbury at Gumboldt for over 150 years.
Wow.
There won't be for much longer. The dean's retiring, and the only Stroudsbury left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type.
Not gonna mention the big floating crystal.
No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
Memo, this man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat or a fake mustache. Be vigilant. There's a sticker right here. Someone keeps leaving book carts in the quiet study area. Please remember to return carts to the front area and stop standing on them. We've got ladders for a reason. Dean Stroudsbury. Okay.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Mom? Mr. Stroudsbury? Anybody?
Jenny's words echoed through the library.
Ooh.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
Yes, we will. Case of the quiet library. Too quiet.
Les Stroudsbury, Gumboldt's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there? The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz.
It also seems exceptionally dangerous.
Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton. And as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it. Laddertron 5000. The pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Of course.
Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me. I need to find a way to turn the power off.
Oh. Use control panel.
Jenny gazed at the technological marvel of Laddertron 5000.
Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
Oh, okay. So the first row. So we just need to move the last row now. There we go.
Jenny was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this?
There's also the papers there. Conspiracy theories, messy diagrams, genealogy books, old town documents.
Illegible scribbles,
CJ.
diagrams of giant machines, a worn copy of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ. It's odd, though. He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A tattered piece of paper with a series
Shadow
of
Men.
unrelated notes.
Abandoned mines, observed massive seismic activity, possible landing site, 2300, forest, UFO swarm circling, intense sound. Graveyard, 310, taken, powerful beams of light. Experimenting on the corpses. Sticker.
UFOs, shadow men, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Oh, nice. Okay. A bit busy, but...
Jenny had never seen a town map with this level of detail before.
Yeah.
Can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
Trying to see if there's anything. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything on this. Find a map, keep it here. Okay. Climb. Oh, okay, I see.
No secrets between friends, Mr. Strasberry.
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Smash. Yep.
Oops. Aha! Precisely what I was hoping to find.
It was?
Let's see. Lights, bookcases,
Ladder.
ladders.
Yep.
I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
Find another way.
I guess I'll find another way. Wait, what am I thinking? It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
But Jenny was strong in her convictions and seldom changed her mind once she'd made the correct decision.
Find another way?
Fine. Actually, not fine.
The eerie silence unnerved our tiny hero. But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
Just breathe. A great detective never succumbs to fear. Looks like that did the trick.
Okay.
Jenny stopped in her tracks. The sign clearly read, "Wet floor, caution." Her path was blocked.
You're kidding me, right?
Trampling muddy feet over a perfectly clean floor? She was a maverick, not a monster.
Oh wow, it actually stops you.
Wow, that really is slippery. It wouldn't be a good idea to leave my footprints everywhere.
Nice. If you run it, Actually, before we do that, I want to see if there's anything behind the ladder.
Darn it. I forgot about the wet floor.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing else. And up we go.
Rare books.
Okay.
Our most precious collections reside in this temperature-controlled room, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation. Yeah, we know. There's something on that shelf, but I can't reach it.
The fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
Huh.
Looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over.
Okay, so what it wants us to do... move this over here. Wait, no? Weird. Can we grab the thing on the shelf?
It's locked. No problem. I'll just pick it.
Jenny was
Oh, yeah.
having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just for fun at home. This was the real world. You couldn't just go around picking other people's locks. That was a crime.
A great detective knows when to bend the rules. And the paperclip she has in her pocket.
Oh, we're actually getting a...
Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the sweet spot.
Okay. Nice. Lockpicking.
Bingo.
It must have been a rush of blood that caused Jenny to act so irrationally. Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, lead book card could be useful.
There's no rare books. I like that. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, okay. She was gonna jump over it.
Whoa! An empty library, a fallen bookcase, and now a broken balcony?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play.
Strong impact.
They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree.
Huge force.
Solid iron and oak, torn apart like a piece of bread. It would have taken some serious force to do this.
Ripped in half.
Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it.
Well, what?
Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene! Something's blocking the ladder. There's something stuck in the track.
Oh.
Scientia potestas est. It's the Dean's ring.
Yes.
No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit.
But gold's not conductive. Okay. Well, I guess in a way it
I'll
is.
turn it to the Dean when I see him next.
Ah. Before we move that ladder, let's, yeah, double check there's nothing on these bookshelves. Is that all of it? Or are we still missing one point? We're missing one. Oh. Okay. Bottom.
You never forget the first time you see a dead body. It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
A dead body? No way! This is amazing!
Who lay under that curtain? Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal coil to meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be.
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
Could also be CJ.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body.
We'll come back to that in just a second. Wanted to make sure we find as much as possible. Could be CJ, could be the Dean, could be Mom.
Jenny knew it was wrong to disturb the crime scene.
Could be no one.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom. Dean Stroudsbury? Thank God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What happened to you?
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Murder.
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to get as far away from this horrific sight as possible. Jenny had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a deep breath, and began to search for clues.
Find the gallery art first.
The Dean's planner lay open on today's
Rewrite Thursday. Discuss changes afternoon. Friday. Lunch with Keith. Staff meeting new Dean nominations. They'll have to do it without me. Campus ceremony. Ah.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events.
Whispering Woods. Retirement hooray.
Meet JL. Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard of it.
Tell the truth? Tell the truth? Hold on, what?
Looks like he completed all his chores for the day.
Julie Library. Postpone. Discuss changes.
I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now? He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it. Looks like he canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to him.
But I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton.
Okay. Another gallery item. Just making sure we don't miss out on anything else. Or diving into the body itself. Oh, there's another art. Wow, you can go rather far up here. Okay.
It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The hand stopped at 3:57 p.m.
3:57.
That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just a few minutes earlier,
I might have been able to save him. It's a book about predicting
Clairvoyant. Nice. It's Sixth Sense by Clairvoyant. So instead of Sixth Sense, like the sense you would have by a clairvoyant.
I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then.
Nice. That's a nice joke.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and colorless, and there's a strange mark on his neck.
The Hawk and the Weasel.
Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. It could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride.
Taylor
Not a
heads.
chance.
Hmm.
What are the odds this was an accident?
Alright, I need a couple more clues.
There are bits of glass and metal debris everywhere. He has burn marks on his hand.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, he's clutching a piece of paper.
The Dean's hand was clamped shut around a small object.
That's strange. Rigor mortis usually takes hours to set in. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Stroudsbury, but this could be a vital clue. Mom's ID card? But that means...
Julie LeClue had definitely been here.
she could be the last person to have seen him alive.
She could be the killer.
Impossible. My mother's a forensic expert. She'd never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
But even the smartest criminals made mistakes. Jenny couldn't deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions. They'll think my mom's a murderer. Unless...
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
Unless...
Be
there's
taken.
nothing to find.
Yeah.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was highly unethical.
So is planting evidence to frame an innocent person.
She had no proof of that.
I have to do something.
Ooh, are they gonna give us the choice? I'm gonna leave the evidence.
My mom would kill me if she thought I tampered with evidence. Besides, she's innocent. The truth will come out. I think that's all the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stroudsbury. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye.
The case of the dead Dean. Case of a lifetime.
Some of this evidence must be connected.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
Cause of death.
Cause of death. That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
Okay. Maybe that? Yeah.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris.
What's unusual about the Dean's?
Unusual about the Dean's death. The Dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she or anyone want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m.
Okay.
When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit. And I haven't seen anyone but the dean since I got here.
Which meant if the dean was murdered,
The killer must still be here. He's getting away!
Oh, it won't let us grab the cart yet. Wait, climb curtain? That's dangerous.
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
Hey you! Stop!
Oof. Ouch.
Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived. And then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice. Concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
Dun dun dun.
What have I done?
Jam.
I killed him. This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton? This is not an appropriate story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam.
Can you? I'm assuming you can't eat. Do people normally eat just like raw jam? Is that a thing? Ring equals important. Okay. 4 p.m. Oh yeah, that just stays on the desk probably. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that was gonna... Guessing we missed that last piece of that postcard. Murder.
Why were you there?
told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
We were going to grade papers. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
Ooh. And technically, he couldn't interrogate her without a parent present. So, if the other parent's a suspect, then he technically couldn't do it without, like, a lawyer or something. So basically, you need an adult present to question a kid. What's the judge?
Keith!
No, it's Keith. Oh.
Look at me. Keith, wait!
Poor boy, now he has no one. It was no accident. He's all alone. I can't believe she's here. It was revenge. Murderer, guilty. She's guilty. She wanted his job. An affair gone wrong. Were they lovers? You can see it in her eyes. Guilty, pure evil, murderer. Ooh. A cascades of caskets. Oof, rough. Oh, interesting. That's messed up. Run, Jenny, run. That's kind of creepy. Like a millipede picture with teeth. Take it back. This has got some horror to it. It definitely stands in this category.
Horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. And now he's in jail? Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them! Everything's pink!
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. A hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley.
Pelvis Cressley. Okay.
covered in pink hearts.
I think we're in Susie's room.
Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring! It was in my pocket.
Stop terrible music. Can we investigate without... Okay. I don't think we can do anything without turning off that music first. Yeah. Can't even run. Up we go. Oop. You're the fan that I love. Nice. Pelvis Cressley and the thrusters. The hip thrusters. It's a little,
You're the fan that I love.
Ah yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
sell more records. Of course.
Huh? Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
Ow. That was exceptionally painful. There's a thing on the thing right there, though. Oh, we can... Wait. Why can we not... We can't grab the thing? Maybe we have to get our stuff back. Thank you.
Locked. Oh. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue.
Winston LeClue? Wait, what?
Arthurton's long-standing sheriff and Jenny's
uncle. Ah.
Granddad.
Oh, Granddad. Stickler for the rules, distrust humor, weakness for tiny kittens.
Grandfather was contentious, to say the least. He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Lawrence Glatz, influential socialite, generous philanthropist, suspicious white teeth.
And hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corps, was the oldest in Arthurton.
They put a TM on it. Nice.
While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited. When Thalladius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it. Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
Rude.
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
sinister.
Sinister.
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Satisfied.
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Something going on there.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Creepy.
I love you. I love you. You're my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time. all the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier.
Haha.
It looks like it can move. Best in show, horse ballet.
What?
First prize, advanced table etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
There's one here for best smile. Seriously? A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself. Ouch! That's hot! I'm not touching it. I'll burn myself. They're too hot to touch while the lights are on.
Wait, can we turn the lights off? Why would we need to? Oh, I wonder if this is some sort of secret thing.
Seriously, who has windows?
Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island.
It's foggy out there tonight.
Havoc at Heroes Memorial. What should have been touching farewell beloved member was poorly timed act of protest yesterday at Mother of Mercy Church. An emotionally unstable kid was witnessed shouting at members of the congregation, causing damage to property and even desecrating the corpse. What? After a long chase, the girl collapsed and was carried from the premises. Hundreds gathered to pay their respect to the late Lyle Strawsbury. The strong-standing beloved dean of Gumboldt, who was murdered in cold blood by a member of his own faculty. The community is devastated last Thursday when Mr. Strawsbury was found dead in school library after apparently being pushed from a third-story balcony. The murder was the first in town had seen in decades. Dean Strawsbury is survived by his son, Keith. After an anonymous tip, Sheriff Winston LeClue first arrived on the scene, found a woman covered in the dean's blood. Wait, what? He didn't have any. He didn't bleed. Evidence was linked her to the murder. Although the motive for killing has been established, the woman is identified as Julie LeClue, professor of criminology and daughter-in-law to Sheriff Winston LeClue. She remains in custody while...
Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here. Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution. I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble.
It's her. She's the kid.
Either this is shoddy reporting.
There's also... Oh, I missed a stamp.
My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
Oh, okay. Oh, zoom back in. Why can we not grab this? It won't let me... It won't let me grab this. Oh, I think it broke because I found all the clues first. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that is a good thing to keep in mind, that you cannot, even though it's there, you have to make sure you pick up everything before you do all the clues.
I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere.
Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive.
Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
Sticker.
have my detective gear to pick. Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Okay, so...
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation. Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something.
Just pick random ones.
I feel like I've seen that heart shape somewhere else in this room.
Oh, have we? Heart shaped somewhere else in this room. Really? Oh, the record. I didn't even notice that before. Okay, so okay. All right, I think I got it. That was very sneaky. This one, that one, that one. Oh, I missed one.
Now I remember. The light bulbs look just
Yeah,
like the picture.
yeah.
That's more fun than it should be.
There we go. I forgot to turn off the one at the point there.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
Wee. Oh. It's a puppers. It's a pupper sticker. Oh, up we go.
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
A lot of pigs. Okay, so we can climb that way. Big pink teddy bear.
Oh, spooky bear.
Oh, spooky bear.
Feels like he's watching me. Everything in here is covered in dust, except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
Okay. Move, evil looking bear. Nice. Before we do that, go up over here. Oh. Anything here? Nope. Okay.
Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Oh no. Spooky bear.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected, a hidden staircase.
Nice. Oh. Gallery item. Oh, secret laboratory? It's Tim!
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumbold, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
Judy K8.
Hey! What are you doing up here?
Susie?
Susie Glass, heir to the Glass fortune, obnoxiously popular, smells like candy.
Kind to a fault. Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Jenny's cousin? Hmm.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic?
Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
I see. My apologies then. But tell me one thing, Susan. Why is that teddy bear wearing a welding helmet?
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better.
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question. You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me.
I can't. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret.
Uh-huh.
A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God! I'm going to die alone!
Ugh.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
Uh-huh.
Where I design and test my inventions.
Uh-huh.
Your laboratory, where you invent things.
Yes.
You, a cheerleading, horse-riding, dress-wearing debutante.
Yes.
Rude.
I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds.
That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Hmm.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz, in fact, a secret nerd genius? Was she really leading a double life?
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Interrogation time. Alright, we need to look around for collectibles first. Oh. It grabbed something from the scene in the back. That's kind of funny. Okay. I don't see any collectibles.
Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days.
Well, I need them. Now.
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death. No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable.
Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary.
It's not a diary. It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows.
Ah.
Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny needed to recover her journal and the Dean's ring, but she wasn't quite finished with Susie.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine.
Oh.
He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Helpful.
Come again?
He lets you see inside stuff.
Yep.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judy Kate, a gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
A coffee maker?
That's a tea set.
Oh, tea set.
What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
Okay. Gumbolt moonbeams. Head cheerleader.
A Gumbolt pin. The Dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Tactful.
You smell nice. What perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
Nice.
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday at the lake.
I was.
What did you do that day, after you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Suspect? Why would I be a suspect?
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
What were you saying about Keith?
Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you?
Nope.
Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket.
Oh.
and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly.
Oof.
Because he rolled right out.
Oh my.
As you collapsed and fell into his open grave.
Oh.
And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
Ouch.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Okay. Welding torch. Disguise. Yep,
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
Wow.
I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart.
Rude.
That was just greedy.
It's not the word I thought he was going to use. How dare you be good at things?
I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Oof.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist.
Oh.
Dad says science is a man's job.
Oh.
Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen.
You need to use you need to use that blowtorch on your dad. That's what I'm hearing.
Everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel
disgusted.
Not the word I thought they were gonna.
There was more to Susie than she had first presumed. Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder.
Yep.
She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here.
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
Okay.
What? No.
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine. Enough already.
I like how there's a little bit of dialogue between the narrator, the author, and Jenny, where it's just like, you know, you would do this.
What's a transistor?
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs.
Okay.
If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out of here.
Okay, there's something here. Gallery item. Sticker. It's a tea caffre. Caffre? I can never remember how to say that. It's like Carf. It's like CARAFFE or something like that. It's spelled a certain way, but it's said differently. I can never remember how you're supposed to say it. It's like a carafe or something like that, I think. But okay.
Bunch of old science fair projects.
They had all been submitted by Anonymous, and they'd all won first prize.
These awards should be hanging on the walls downstairs.
It was sad to see all these marvelous accomplishments hidden away in the attic. Susie wanted so badly to please her parents, to live up to their expectations of what a Glatz girl should be. She never even told them she'd entered the science fairs.
A tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. Looks like a transistor to me. Now, where can I find a battery?
Okay. Now we gotta go back to the bedroom. Nice. Oh.
Stars, lips, hearts, and beakers. What would a girl like Susie use as a password?
Wait. Thinking something loves science. I don't know. Oh, we can't even get out of this. Yeah, we can't escape this. Oh. I don't know. I feel like we should probably have had a hint somewhere, but like, I don't think.
Of course it was the beakers.
Oh.
Clever.
Okay. I guess it was just all three. My stuff.
Ring in her pocket and flipped through the pages of her journal.
No obvious signs of tampering. At least Susie knows how to mind her own business. Now, where can I find a battery?
Can we not climb the bed anymore? Oh, okay, we can't. We just had to back away from it.
On the other side of the lake, beyond the Forgotten Forest, no fancy windows or crystal chandeliers. Just a small wooden frame in need of painting.
Home.
Where'd she say that the battery was gonna be? Oh, is it in the pig? She said something about it being in her room. She says she has some like boxes in her room or something.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pig, but I need your batteries.
Yeah, okay.
I love you. I love you. This will only hurt for a second.
Oh my.
You're my best friend. Thank you, Pig, for donating your body to science.
There should have.
I'll give this stuff to Susie, and then I'll find a way out of this place.
There probably should have been an easier way to do that, other than ripping the pig's head off, but because that doesn't make you seem, you know, any more sane than people already think you are.
Here you go.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Now, back to the task at hand. Making my escape.
Don't you want to know what these parts are for?
Only if it will help me get out of here.
Ah! Careful! That's a stick of dynamite!
Dynamite? Are you crazy? You could have blown me to bits.
I did say be careful.
What are you making bombs for?
They're not bombs. They're silent explosives.
That.
Silent explosives?
Think about it. Dynamite that doesn't make a sound.
That would be incredibly dangerous.
Impossible, you say? Not at all.
I don't know if I'd say impossible.
My first breakthrough came when I discovered the unique properties of...
I can use this to blow my way out of here.
The explosion might be silent, but I think my mom would notice if part of the house was missing.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the show and tell, but it's time for me to go.
And how exactly are you going to leave without being seen?
I'm glad you asked, Susan. I'll be making my exit through the window in the attic. Once I found a way to unlock it.
Oh, you're out of luck there. My parents are super security conscious. All the windows are locked electromagnetically.
Where are the controls?
Downstairs, in Dad's study.
And I can't get there without being seen. Is there some kind of override?
It's impossible to open them from up here, unless there was a total power failure.
Well then, I know exactly what to do.
Okay, well, I'll be here if you need help.
Escaping the Glatz Manor.
What does this machine do?
That's Judy, Kate. She's a portable lie detector.
Portable? It's 18 feet tall and bolted to the floor.
Yeah, well, I'm still working on that part. But she can detect a lie with 98% accuracy.
That's quite a claim. Let's see.
Good evening, small human child. I am Judy, Kate.
Okay.
Arbiter of truth, detector of lies.
Judy.
Since this is the first time we have met, I will need to calibrate. To begin, please answer this simple question. What is the meaning of life?
What? How am I supposed to answer that?
Ha. Ha. Ha.
42.
Oh, sorry. I've been experimenting with her personality chip. She's using humor to build a better rapport with subjects.
Still needs some work.
To begin, please tell me your name.
My name is Jenny LeClue.
Welcome, Jenny LeClue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
I once ate Keith's cookie and blamed it on his dog.
You spoke your truth. Would you like to try again?
Why not? Better make sure it wasn't a fluke. I'm above average height for my age.
Well,
I think I broke it.
It's okay. Her fuse just tripped. She gets very sensitive if you lie to her, especially if it's a big lie.
wow. Oh, wow.
But don't worry, she'll reset in a minute.
Interesting.
Hey!
What did you do?
Oh, that's just Maggie. She helps me find things I've dropped on the floor. Why do you have a man's ring?
It belonged to a friend. I'm taking care of it for him.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, why would a ring made of gold stick to a magnet?
Yep.
Unless...
There's something more to it. Which of these machines did you say could see inside things?
Tim. That's what I was saying. Like it wouldn't cause an electrical shock unless there was something to it.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Tim, the thermal imaging machine.
There are some who call me Tim.
Metal, plastic, wood. There's nothing I can't see inside. Except, of course, your innermost thoughts.
Look, I don't need a best friend. I just need him to examine the ring.
Ouch. That hurt my feelings.
Go easy on him. He's quite sensitive.
Ugh. Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
Oh, how wonderful it is to meet you, my new friend. How can I be of service?
I need you to look inside something for me.
I'd be delighted to. Please place the object on my soft, velvety platform. Come to me, tiny object of vast mystery and import. Reveal to me your deepest secrets. Swim in my warm bath of gamma rays. I'm peering deeply inside you. Ooh, what's that? Deeper still. I've never seen one of those before. Fascinating. Oh, the wonders I have seen.
Well, spit it out already.
One moment, please, while I paint you a picture of the journey we just shared.
Oh, interesting.
I knew there was something special about this ring. It's full of tiny cogs and gears.
I've never seen such intricate craftsmanship.
I need to borrow your microscope.
Hmm.
Tiny buttons hidden in plain sight. Clever. I wonder what they do.
Oh, wait, what? That one stayed pressed. Okay. There's an order to them. Oh my.
The ring opened up like a flower.
Why would the Dean have a ring like this?
It's a key.
Whatever its true purpose, one thing was clear. This ring was important.
Lurking because you're working. All right, cool. Thank you. Glad to have you here.
Important enough to kill for? Dean Stroudsbury, what were you involved in?
Did you say Dean Stroudsbury? Whose ring is that really?
Susie had entrusted her deepest, darkest secret to Jenny. The least Jenny could do was be honest with her.
It's the Dean's ring. Well, it was.
You stole the Dean's ring?
Technically, I found it.
Jenny, you've got to turn that into the police. It could be important evidence.
Considering the police think my mom is the Dean's murderer, I certainly won't be handing it over to them.
But what if they ask me about it? I can't lie to them. I'm a terrible liar.
It's not lying. It's just leaving out the parts that don't concern them.
Nice.
I can't go to jail. My parents will disown me, and my reputation will be ruined.
No one's going to jail, as long as we protect each other. I'll keep your secret, you keep mine.
Like, friends.
Sure. Now go back to whatever mad science experiment you were doing. I've got a window to open.
Complex formulas filled the large chalkboard. Clearly the work of a genius.
Okay, she's secretly smart. We get it. What is all this anyway?
Oh, that? I'm working on a proof to help me pick the perfect prom dress.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know. I'm not sure it can be done either, but I've got to try. It's the biggest decision a girl has to make.
Gross. Stupid robot just tried to kill me.
Oh, be careful. Claude is very fragile.
Fragile? It's enormous.
I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, get him to pick some things up and put them down again. He needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too heavy.
Oh, nice.
Must have been too heavy.
Please be gentle with Claude. He's only a prototype, and I'm out of replacement parts.
I got it!
In the back of Jenny's brilliant mind,
Make all of the robots go off at the same time.
I know exactly how to get out of here. How can I escape from Glatt's Manor?
Oh.
Nope, that's not what I meant. Let me try that again.
Nope.
As much as I'd love to blow my way out of here, I need to get out silently without being seen or heard.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
When I overload the robot arm, it sparks and fuses. And when I lie to Judy Kate, she nearly overloads the power supply. So if I could overload them at the same time, then I might be able to short the power and open the window in the attic.
But Jenny couldn't operate both machines by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Susie? Yes? I need your...
Asking Susie for help is worse than having a tooth pulled out.
I need you to do something. Of course. What can I do to help? I didn't say I needed your help. Oh, sorry. I don't owe you anything. Okay. What do you want me to do? Go stand by Judy Kate. All right. But why? No time for questions. Just wait for my instructions.
Are we gonna ask her if she likes,
Susie, are you ready?
Welcome back, Susie Glatz. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Okay, I'm ready. What should I do now? Just hold on until I give the signal.
The robot arm strained under the weight of the giant metal object.
Okay, Susie, tell a lie and make it a big one. Oh, okay. A big lie. Ooh, I've got just the thing. I'm wearing black socks.
That was a lie.
No, Susie, a big lie. Something terrible. I'm just no good at lying. Tell Judy Kate you killed Dean Stroudsbury. What? That's horrible. I can't say that. Do you want to help or not? Yes, but... Then hurry up and say it. Okay. I killed the Dean? Louder! I killed the Dean. Bigger! I killed Dean Stroudsbury. Say it like you mean it! I murdered Dean Stroudsbury. I bashed his brains in. Now I danced on his grave.
oh boy.
Wow. That was messed up. Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible person.
As Susie Glatz contemplated every bad thing she'd ever done in her life, Jenny heard the unmistakable sound of success.
Chink.
It worked.
All right.
Jenny! You can't leave now. It's past curfew. Watch me. Well, you can't go out wearing pajamas. I'm not playing dress up with you while my mom is trapped in jail for a crime she didn't commit. The real killer is still out there. And what if you find him? What then?
Jenny paused. She hadn't thought that far ahead.
Are you scared? Of course not.
Jenny would never admit it, even to herself, but she was scared.
You know who should be scared? The murderer. Because I'm coming for him. Well, let me help you. We can work out a plan together. Sorry, Susie, but I work alone. At least take this with you then. So we can stay in touch.
Susie Talkie. Nice.
take it. But don't call me. I'll call you.
Nice.
Okay, good luck. And be careful. There's still a killer out there.
I'll be fine.
Jenny, you won't tell anyone about my lab, right?
Only if you cover for me.
Of course. I'm always here for you. We're going to be best friends, Jenny LeClue. I just know it.
Sure. Right after I sign up for cheerleading.
Nice.
To catch a real killer, Jenny needed her detective gear. But that was at home, across town and swarming with police. It wasn't wise to travel through town after curfew. To avoid being caught, she'd have to find another way home. Excellent, thought Jenny. Time to exercise my sneaking muscles.
All right. So, I'm actually curious what's in the gallery. Okay, it looks like it's like concept arts and stuff. That's kind of cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to call that